Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to actually trade in Counter Blox in 2026. So there are basically two currency in this, which is rares and CK. Rares is basically the main currency that we use, or basically the main items that we actually want to trade. And a good example that we can see is in my inventory. In my inventory, most of the items are rares. What do I mean by rares? The items that are unobtainable or basically from events. So definitely if you're trading, you should get these. CK is basically case knife for items that are still unboxable or in crates like Blood Widow, Cosmos, Topaz, and etc. We use CK when you're starting out or trading case knife for other case knives. So after that we have DG, which is basically downgrading. So for example, I want to trade my USP Worlds Away for other items. If the other person is basically offering me more than one items, we call it downgrading. Basically me downgrading one item into a lot more. And let's say my USP Worlds Away is actually 1.2k DG instead of 1000. This is yeah. So basically you get overpay when you're downgrading. So you're basically getting more risk, and in reward you're getting overpay. And then we have UPG, which is basically upgrading. Upgrading is like basically when you're offering something. For example, I want to offer this Kringle. Even though Kringle is 3.8 thousand in base, it's actually downgraded. I think it's 4.4 now, 4.4 thousand. So I have to give him overpay by that much because it's the standard. And two, I'm giving him a lot of items for this one item, which is Kringle, which is actually very good. And now that you know all of these, you basically mastered how to trade. Basically, feel free to pause it if you want, but I'm going to show you some fun facts and some lesson that you definitely need to hear. So first of all, we have three items or sets that you definitely need to avoid if you're beginning to trading, which are Toxic Nitros, Dark Damascus, and Tracer X. The reason being, too much supply, no demand equal bad value. Don't trade those. Second of all, if you're trading, definitely don't ever lowball. Even though it may give you some profit, it's greedy as hell. You shouldn't do that. And third of all, I'm going to explain you a bit about demand so you guys know something. So basically, demand is divided into four things, which are bad, mid, decent, and good, or you can say very good. These items basically reflect how good an item is going to be demanded, or basically how well are you going to trade it. So bad means you're going to have a hard time trading it, and a good basically means you're not going to has a very hard time trading it. So definitely get items that are good demanded, or at least get those that are mid, because mid is still somewhat tradable, but bad ones I'd rather avoid those unless you get hella overpay. And probably that's it. That's like 3 years of my CB knowledge with scams and a lot of mistakes. So that's about the trading guide. If you have any question, feel free to ask any comments. And yeah, I'm going to make a trading series soon, so make sure you watch my video.